LDZ going in bow. Going into game one. Crockie on Ada. Still been on Ada the entire tournament. No secret Orion or Scarlet picks coming out. And LDZ opening up that bow. Goes for that Nair. Picks up the guns. Right afterwards, a 9 Crockie from weapon and lands with a neutral light. Goes for that X pivot Nair. Does not connect, but still veers Crockie into dodging away. And a nice Nair coming out. Wow. LDZ being terrifying with these guns. Whoa, Brian with the orange from that Sair. Down here comes out. Another Sair. LDZ tries to catch his landing with a neutral light. Crockie's barely done any damage.
Yeah, LDZ just did an excellent job at zoning Crockie, literally just keeping him right where he wanted and punishing every attempt he makes to move towards a weapon. That recovery is going to kill, and he's going to take an early stock lead, basically clean.
Wow, Crockie being completely destroyed by LDZ's guns here. He chase dodges and goes for that down air. LDZ looking for these neutral lights, looking for these Nairs, not finding any of them. Crockie just tosses the guns away. He's like, I need the spear desperately. He picks it up. There we go, the comfort weapon of choice as he tosses it downwards, and a down air comes out from LDZ. LDZ trying to put more damage on, but a nice downlight into Nair coming up from Crockie. Doesn't follow it up. Tries to go for a pivot side light. That's the wrong move. LDZ punishes, but a down air side air from Crockie puts LDZ into the orange, but a Nair will catch him out of that end sig. I feel like that was a mistake as LDZ looking for that GC neutral light is not connected, and a falling Sair will hit Crockie. LDZ looking to make it 2 stocks ahead, but no, the end sig barely clipping him there. Jumps over that side sig, looks for that Sair. Finds a second Sair. Crockie's low on jumps. Will he be able to make it back? He has to dodge. LDZ fails the ledge guard, but he manages to stop that ground pound and drops the recovery kill.
This is just an absolutely devastating game to watch. LDZ is managing to not only zone Crockie, but keep him from his comfort weapon. I mean, Crockie has been unable to find a spear. He has a spear now, but if he goes for a weapon throw like he did before, he'll probably just end up losing it and taking a ton of damage.
And that neutral light to pivot in there. Ended up hitting Crockie once again. Another downer. GC neutral light. Oh no, LDZ finding that Sair. He's looking at 3 stock. What? Oh, that pivot down sig. Charging that and sliding all the way to Crockie. Trying to get that KO right away. LDZ destroying Crockie here with these guns. He's throwing out more Sairs. He's just trying to find a way in. He X pivots that down air. Goes in for that side sig. Sair comes out, recovery. Oh my gosh!
He comboed off the side of the map, hits him with a Sair, and follows up with a recovery. LDZ destroying Crockie. Didn't even have a chance in that match.
Ooh, LDC says good game, blind off, and Crockie's got to think a little bit about what happened there as LDC made that look effortless. Gosh, LDZ's guns. The last time we really saw LDZ's guns was on an EU tournament, and he was actually making upsets there. He was taking out some of the players that are ranked top 5 in the world, Logic, that's in MAOP. He was taking him out with his guns, and now we're seeing them on the NA server, and it's kind of terrifying. Crockie needs to make an adjustment. They're going to Twilight Grove.
LDZ, please. Going into game 2. Looking at Twilight Grove once again.
1, brawl!
LDZ dodging forward, waiting for a weapon. It spawns in his favor. Crockie nairs him and gets it first. LDZ picks up the guns, however. Now Crockie has to struggle to fight against these weapons. Tosses the spear side, and it doesn't hit LDZ, so he loses his weapon. Another nair hits and a down air. Into a down light. Sair. LDZ looking for that GC neutral light to bounce off the island, but doesn't work out. LDZ already bringing Crockie into the orange. Sair connects. Recovery to reposition into another Sair. LDZ bringing Crockie close to the kill percent. The next pivot downer. What? LDZ bringing Crockie into kill percent. Crockie finds an air, but other than that, LDZ's guns are being dominant. No, Crockie finds a side light. Evens up the damage. Finds an air. Actually takes the lead. The neutral stick dodges out of the way of that side stick. Finds a Sair. Crockie looking like he's going to take the first stock now. LDZ on the bow. Putting out these signatures that just aren't working. And Crockie trying to chase dodge into Nair. Doesn't get it. Looking for that recovery kill. And LDZ finds the Nair. Doesn't kill at the top, but he gets the GC end light. Wow.
Wow. I've never seen anything like that. Wow, that's crazy. LDZ able to find a ton of success with the guns in the beginning, ends up switching over to the bow and finds a beautiful gravy cancel light attack. That's going to put him at a stock advantage, and Crockie is still continuing to fall into these gun light attacks, but that down signature will do it. Evens up the stocks. Crockie making it 2-2 against LDZ. Not as one-sided as before, but still LDZ showing to be pretty dominant with these guns.
Crockie goes for that throw combo, gets that neutral light, goes for a Sair. LDZ on the side of the stage, goes for another X pivot down air, and does not work out. Crockie gets hit by that side air. LDZ pivots the side sig, and now going for that neutral air. Goes for landing down her. Cider comes out, goes to that end sync for the jump read, but Crockie dodges in place and gets a nice D-like punish. Cider to punish that GCS down light, and the side sync actually just clips Crockie, not expecting that move to come out. LDZ playing so quickly with the guns that they can't react, and that Sarah hits him to the island, goes for that sliding down light. Crockie gets the recovery punish and he evens it up. The Nair puts him into the orange. Crockie heavily damaged, gets hit by that side sync with the island saving him. That pivot recovery not going to be able to do enough as Crockie tosses that spike ball, just holds on to it and nearly KOs LDZ with it, but it doesn't work out. Dodges forward, picks up the spear, side sig, evens it up almost immediately.
LDZ still able to recover though, catches that gravy cancel signature, and that'll send Crockie flying. LDZ taking the stock advantage, but not by much. But we've been shown how dominant LDZ is with these guns. I don't put it past them to be able to rack up a ton of damage against Crockie. But Crockie, trying to play a bit more patiently, ends up dodging through that gravy cancel neutral light and getting a recovery of his own. That's going to even up the game once again.
And Crockie making it look quite close. LDZ bringing out a lot of pivot technology, but he's not really being able to make it work quite as well as he did in game one, as Crockie's actually appropriately adjusted, and a nice Sair will put some damage on the LDZ. Another Nair. Crockie doesn't try to go for too much there as LDZ was ready to punish, and Crockie doesn't punish that recovery, waits out that down like it's a nice down air into GC neutral light, and Crockie taking the damage lead, looking for another Sair, gets the D-light Sair. That's it. That's exactly what he needs as he brings LDZ into the orange, and Crockie looking for more damage here, playing very patiently as LDZ has to slow down his approach. Goes in for a side air.
Yeah, I mean, LDZ has been the aggressor almost this entire time, and as you can see, when Crockie starts to play a little bit more patiently, space him out, and go for those downlights, he started to rack up a bit of damage. He does have the damage lead right now, and he's simply waiting for an opening to just get a bit more.
Ooh, but a neutral lane to an X pivot Nair comes out from LDZ, and Crockie gets side synced.
Wow.
Player 2 wins.
That platform just absolutely spiking him to the ground. Game goes to LDZ.
So that was much closer. Crockie adjusted quite well, but LDZ says same bands. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to Twilight Grove. Crockie wants to take a game off of LDZ on that stage, be able to beat that Diana, and maybe what? No, okay, what? LDZ versus Hattori.
Nice.
LDZ.
Maybe he felt like Crockie was gonna start adjusting to his Diana, so he wanted to switch it up and keep it fresh. Just going with the Hattori pick, which I don't see to be a bad decision. I mean, he showed us that he had a lot of success with that earlier in the tournament. He's already starting to rack up the damage on Crockie. He's got him in an edge guard scenario here, but Crockie's able to make his way through and get back to center stage.
LDZ
wow, he
tosses.
caught that. That was nice.
Yes, that was nice indeed. He got rid of that mine right away. Horn combo coming in from LDZ, and LDZ putting out that down light. Ooh, goes to the down air, puts out that GC down light.
That gravy cancel, I mean, that side signature is going to hit. That's going to send Crockie flying. He's also getting hit with the gravy cancel bread and butter. Crockie's found himself in kill percent while LDZ has taken little to no damage. This Hattori is devastating Crockie's Ada, and I feel like this switch up is just what LDZ needed to confirm this set.
Ooh, sidelight comes out. LDZ hit by that neutral there. Recovery comes out, and LDZ putting out that downlight does not work out. Ooh, LDZ looking for that sidelight. Goes in for the Nair, and he tosses the spear upwards. Crockie doesn't land onto it, but LDZ still in solid stock ahead here. Tosses that spear downwards, tosses it forwards, and Crockie goes for that side sig. Does not connect, and the recovery comes up, and ooh, LDZ getting that falling haymaker. Tosses the bomb into the island, avoiding hitting himself, and the sidelight comes out. LDZ looking to take another 2-stock lead over Crockie as he falls into a down sig. Crockie so desperate for a weapon that he's willing to eat a signature from Hattori.
Yeah, and that's never a good trade. Crockie's got himself in kill percent on his second stock. LDZ is sitting pretty right now, sword in hand, looking to catch some bread and butter and bring him down to 1.
Crockie pulling out the spear. Ooh, gets hit by that ground pound, and LDZ goes in for the side sig. Crockie, however, does not get hit by LDZ trying to cover those landings with the down sigs. Crockie goes for the side sig, but LDZ, whoa, goes for that nice GC down sig punish and misses as Crockie's able to punish it, but LDZ getting the ground pound, he does. He's 2 stocks ahead, and he's looking like he's going to take this grand finals 3-0.
Yeah, it's appearing that way. LDZ has had beautiful ground pounds, beautiful strings. I mean, he's just absolutely punishing Crockie everywhere. Crockie is unable to find an opening onto LDZ, and it's strange because LDZ, in my opinion, is the aggressor right now. I mean, Crockie's parry playstyle usually works well against things like this, but he's just not able to fend off LDZ.
Yeah, putting up that recovery, wasn't able to find it. LDZ playing around the Hattori unarmed almost entirely, and the neutral lane comes in. Ooh, ground pound comes in from Crockie, and Crockie trying to put out that downer, gets that recovery off, and Crockie waiting for an opportunity to be able to end LDZ's stock. He has to do it now, otherwise he just completely loses out, and then GC ends things. Well, that's not how to do it. GC down lane into recovery comes up from LDZ, and the side air, oh no, Crockie run to the orange. LDZ goes for the end sig, does not connect, but he immediately lands on the platform to give him an opportunity to down lane Crockie, putting out recoveries, but this is looking like it is the end for Crockie here, as he tosses that spear down, gets stared, and, well, nearly gets end sig to death.
It's looking like it's gonna be a 3-stock for LDZ. Crockie in the kill percent on his last stock, just doing everything, scrambling around, trying to not get 3-stocked in this grand finals. But it's looking like it's gonna happen like that anyway. Crockie, spear in hand, but he gets caught by the bread and butter, but LDZ decides to go for a dare instead of a Sair, and that's going to keep Crockie alive long enough to possibly end his stock.
Oh, he tries to go for the sidelight into Ensign combo, and Crockie gets the ground pound and stays in a bow as he says, I have taken a stock, I have not been 3-stocked, and LDZ gives a salute. I feel like LDZ was kind of fishing for too much as an end link comes out, and LDZ going off stage tries to find something. The side sig does not connect. Crockie trying to get a little bit of damage on here as he does not want to get JV'd. Oh my gosh, that end sig disarming him and sending him to the island. LDZ is just throwing out so many end sigs. Alright, this is a little troll.
I mean, it's definitely troll. LDZ is so confident at this point that he's got this set in the bag that he's just literally throwing out any move he feels like pressing on his controller.
Ooh, side air comes, or weapon toss comes out. Bomb. Okay, that will connect. LDZ takes it 3-0.